All right, there, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they're giving up back-to-back updates on how things they be. Okay, the latest one with the boss brain. Without further ado, yes, over 10,000 Nigerian soldiers have resigned. They don't run as a Tinubu government has faltered and has not done anything to move forward. Biafra Liberation Army at the same time has advanced with immediate effects. Okay, without much wasting of your time, let us go into the details of this news. Yes, a wave. They don't start down with a wave. A wave of panic has swept through the Nigerian military as over 10,000 have reportedly tendered their resignation in what is being seen as a major crisis for the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The mass resignation comes amidst growing dissatisfaction with the government's handling of security challenges, especially in the southeast where the Biafra Liberation Army has made significant advances. Sources within the Nigerian Zoo Armed Forces, of course, confirmed that the soldiers, many of them stationed in conflict zones, have cited poor working conditions, lack of adequate weaponry, delayed salaries, and overwhelming stress as key reasons for their departure. This development has left a significant gap in the country's military apparatus at a time when insurgency, banditry, and movements are on the rise, which would, my people, only make things worse, even with the state of how things are at the moment, with how there is a rise in everything at the moment. According to the military insiders, morale within the armed forces has been steadily declining since the beginning of the year, with many soldiers feeling abandoned by the federal government. Promises of reforms and better support for troops have largely gone unmet, and the situation has reached a boiling point in recent months. An anonymous soldier who recently resigned spoke to the reporters about the dire conditions. He said, "We had sent into dangerous territories with outdated weapons and no clear strategy. Our families are not taken care of and we are paid late. How do you expect us to fight under these conditions?" My people, you they see the same zoo country where some people go open mind. They talk say they won't go actually represent. My people, go actually end well for anybody at all because now yourself you they go kill. You are just sending yourself to judgment. You allow Nigeria to happen to you because that is what the case will be. Because they are not even treating you well. They are not even doing anything to help your life. Nothing at all. And you think it's going to be well with anything that concerns you. It is a complete waste of your time. Okay, let us continue. Reports also suggest that the government has been slow to respond to the growing resignation crisis, with attempts to contain the situation largely ineffective. The loss of the experienced personnel has crippled several ongoing operations, particularly in the northeastern and southeastern regions, where Boko Haram and the other groups continue to pose significant threats. Again, in the midst of the turmoil within the Nigerian military, the Biafra Liberation Army, the BLA, a group fighting for the independence of the Biafra land, has reportedly gained ground in the southeast, emboldened by the Zoo military's internal crisis, which is normal. The Biafra Liberation Army has intensified its efforts with reports of group seizing of control of key towns and launching coordinated attacks on military outposts. And these things will keep on happening until the respect and allow the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and allow the Biafra independence, only then, I repeat, only then can peace reign and can everybody go back to what they were doing. Yes, my people, at this particular point, will let you hear from the other sources that we have from the next audio you would hear. Enjoy.
Let me show you another one before we go into the exposition. Let me show you another one from one idiot who was parading himself before as a representative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. One idiot who was parading himself as a representative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. A one Nigerianist cannot represent Biafra. A one Nigerianist can never represent Biafra, and you expect him to do well. You expect him to be truthful. You expect him to fight with all his heart for what you believe in. Are you insane? Are you okay? For you to believe that a one Nigerianist lawyer who so much believe in the zoo with passion can fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and fight for the Biafra for the freedom of Biafra legally. You think so? Do you ever think so? Now this idiot here, Oswimi, Ifajuna Ejiofor, Ifajuna Ejiofor said, condemnation of hate speech by Amaka Patience Son Badger. Right? He said, this one I'm going to read it because he said something that we all want to hear. He said, I am deeply concerned about the recent inflammatory comments made by Amaka Patience Son Badger, a Nigerian residing in Canada, targeting people of Yoruba and Benin descent. These statements are not only divisive, pay attention. These statements are not only divisive, but also violent. But also violate the principles of unity and respect for human lives. He said, it's not only divisive within where? Within Nigeria. He said divisive within the zoo, but also violate the principles of unity of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Are you paying attention? Because there is no need, we are not uniting with Canada. She made a statement in Canada. She lives in Canada. She's a Canadian citizen and Biafran citizen. So there's no unification between the zoo and Canada, or between Igbos and Canada, or between Yorubas and Canada. Unity in the Zoological Republic. Are you paying attention? Is somebody hearing my voice? And this is a man that called himself or claimed to be a defender of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra people. And as if that was not enough, he continued, such hate speech, whether made in Nigeria or abroad, has no place in their society. It is not only morally reprehensible, but may also have legal consequences. Have legal consequences, particularly when it incites violence or discriminatory. He said, I urge all Nigerians, pay attention now. He said, I urge all Nigerians, both at home and in the diaspora, to reject such harmful rhetoric and to promote peace, unity, and mutual respect among all ethnic groups. He has become a critical stakeholder and elder statesman. Do you remember when I told you, when I was talking about Sunday Igboho, I told you Sunday Igboho can never ever talk about Biafra again. He has become a critical stakeholder and elder statesman. How many of you remember? I'm sure all of you who are here are not newcomers. Many of you would have been here for some time. How many of you remember when I was telling you that Sunday Igboho can never ever talk about Biafra again, because once you sell out, you become a critical stakeholder. You begin to speak like elder statesman. How many of you were here when I said it? I want to see people responding to my question. How many of you were here when I was saying that Igboho can never speak about Oduduwa Nation again, because he is now a critical stakeholder within the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom? I will come to that later, not now. I will talk about that later when I'll be sending my message to Yoruba people. Now, let's continue. This idiot said, remember what he said here. Remember what he said here. He said he is urging all Nigerians. Look at it. He said he urged all Nigerians, both at home and in the diaspora, to reject such harmful rhetoric and to promote peace, unity, and mutual respect among all ethnic groups. He is preaching peace and unity. Ejiofor is today preaching peace and unity while he is still a top member of DOS. I don't know if you people understand it. Why, if till today, I'm talking about till today, I'm not saying on before he was Mazenam Dekano's, Lego, representative. No, I'm talking about till today. As I'm talking to you till today, Ejiofor is still a top member of the DOS till today. Now, he concluded by saying, we must not allow the actions of a few misguided people to sow discord within our diverse and vibrant communities. Let them stand together. He said, let them stand together, united against hate, and work towards building a society where everyone, regardless of their ethnic background, can thrive in peace and harmony. Cyber Ejiofor, look at it. A one Nigerianist want to defend Biafrans and a Biafran agitator. No be juju be that. No be juju be that. Alenoro Krose Caro White. He's now a Nigerian spokesperson, of course. Mad people everywhere. When I saw this, tweet this morning, I said, oh my God, I can't believe I'm seeing this. Now, as if this is not enough, we will now go to the expositions. I have shown you the stupidity and the idiocy of those who claim to be within the corridors of power. Let us now see how before the zoo, or how the zoo government, because I cannot say before this, because this woman in question is also a zoo government official. This woman now is also a zoo government official. Now look at it here. Look at it here. This is how it all began. This is the woman they called the Dabiri, Abike Dabiri, who was a journalist, but now she is the chair lady of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, right? She is the chairperson of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM. And this NIDCOM is a government agency. Pay attention. This NIDCOM is a government agency because it is an agency or organization that oversees the affairs of all Nigerians in the diaspora. Wherever you are, outside the church of the zoo, this agency oversees all the affairs of all the Nigerians in the diaspora. So that is called NIDCOM. But I want to assure you that no Igbo person, no Biafran person has ever felt any impact, of this very organization called NIDCOM. Nobody, no Biafran person has ever felt the impact of this very organization, which this stupid woman is their chairperson. Now, look at what she said from beginning. Watch here, because our question will also go to this stupid woman. They said, this is the picture, she said. This is the picture of the lady behind the voice, Amaka Patience Son Badger. She has deleted her TikTok account, and a group of Nigerians in Canada are reporting her officially to the relevant authorities in Canada. Thanks for alerting everyone. Now, she is the one that posted the picture of Amaka for the first time. Are you paying attention? She is the one, that very lady called Dabiri, Abike Dabiri, is the one that posted her picture for the first time. Right? Now, let's go back. We have heard her message. Now, she's the one who raised the alarm, and she's the one that posted her picture for the first time. Before now, the zoo, Senate took it up from there and started calling the Canadian authorities to prosecute her. Now, having laid all these foundations, we want to begin the exposition. And after the exposition, we'll have some videos to play. After we are going to begin with all the evidences at our disposals, both the write-ups and then the videos. After the videos, we will now ask them, we will now send the all-important message to them that is going to break their heart. We have a message to break their heart this evening. And that message, they will never believe it. They will never believe it. They will not like it. But we are going to send that message to them. So let us begin. Just a moment. Let us begin with this. Now, Dabiri may claim to be in diaspora. Dabiri may claim that her agency oversees the affairs of Nigerians in the diaspora. Fine. Very, very good and fine. I understand. But for the fact that the Senate, the House of Representatives of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, has gotten involved in this matter, for the fact that the zoo government, central government, national government has gotten involved in this matter, we have expositions for all of you. We have very important questions for all of you before sending our message to all these, all the tribes fighting against Igbos on social media. Now, pay attention to this, please. Pay very, very, very good attention to this. You see, this man here, hey, oh my goodness me. This very man called Bayo Onanoga. This very comment was posted, or should I say, this very article was posted on People's Gazette. Right? This very article was posted on People's Gazette. Now you can see this is official. I am not the one who wrote it. I don't do we don't do what do you call it, Photoshop. This is from People's Gazette, which is one of the Zoo media platforms. Right? Now, this man said, I owe no one apology for ethnic slur against Igbos. For ethnic slur. Did you understand that word, slur? Right? I want people to pay attention, please. Did you understand the meaning of that word called slur? Eh? For those of you who do not understand the meaning of slaw, it is a spoken word. A word that sounds very, very bad. And indistinctly, a word indistinctly, so that the sounds run into one another. I don't know how to explain it so that we can get it right. I don't know how to say it so that we can get it right. Maybe somebody can help me in the comment section for a better explanation. Somebody said very derogatory. Yes, of course. You see? So, this man called Bayo Onanuga said, I owe no one apology. And he's a Yoruba man. He's a Yoruba man. And listen, this comment was made in 2023. He had already insulted the Igbos. This very word was after the backlash from Igbo people. He came out and said, I owe no one any apology for ethnic law against Igbos. Now look at what he said. He said, they are threats to Yorubas. Bayo Onanuga. Do you know who is this Bayo Onanuga? Do you know his position today, right now, in the Zoo government? Now, Mr. Onanuga's position on the recent political developments in Lagos runs contrary to Mr. Tinubu, who has sued for national coherence following his victory last month. Tinubu himself, who has sued, or who sued for national coherence whatsoever, that useless for national coherence, has immediate, on assuming office, made this very man his spokesperson. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. This same man called Bayo Onanuga, this man you see here, on assumption of office, Tinubu made this man his spokesperson till today. This man is serving as a Nigerian government agent. He's a politician. Anything he speaks represents Tinubu. I don't know if people understand it. After Tinubu suing for coherence, the same Tinubu made this same man officially his spokesperson till today. This man is still serving as the spokesperson of President Mr. Tinubu after using derogatory words on the Igbo people. You see that? So now, as if this was not enough, we still have more. So let's continue. Let us now start from beginning. Now, I'm showing you this so that the zoo, I'm showing this for everybody so that the zoo politicians in the House of Representatives, I'm showing you this today so that you can also take the same action that you have taken against Amaka, and anybody who will come here to say you condemn what Amaka said. The land of Biafra yetubugi tubuo ezunulo gi niile. Ani Biafra yetubugi tubuo ezunulo gi. I'm going to open the microphone for people to talk very soon. If you ever mention you are not in support, whether you support or you don't support, don't even go that side. But if you ever mention that you condemn what she said, Ani Biafra yetubugi nezunulo gi, I am 120% in support of Amaka. We cannot be cowed. Anybody thinking that you are going to cow the Igbos for submission, you are a daydreamer. You have to you have to wake up, because you can never, Igbo people cannot be cowed. In the history of this world today, it is only Biafra people fought the entire world and stood for 3 good years. In the history of the world, I'm not telling you in Africa. In the history of the world, it is only Biafran people fought for 3 good years against the world, Biafrans against the world. Not even the Israel, not even the Jews during the Holocaust, not even the Jews fought the world, because the war did not fight the Jews. The war against the Jews was between the Jews and Adolf Hitler. The war did not fight the Jews. It is only Biafra. So when I see all these urchins on social media talking against the Igbo, threatening how they're going to deal with the Igbos, I look at them, I laugh. I say, all these fools don't understand anything. Only Biafran people in the history of the world today are the only people that fought against the entire world. USSR was supplying Nigeria military equipment, hardwares. America was supplying Nigeria military hardwares. Britain did not only supply Nigeria military hardware, but also committed their own, men. Britain committed their military. Their military personnel flew all the way from United Kingdom to Nigeria to fight against Biafrans. Are you paying attention? Now, when you talk about the Arab world, it is not only one country. All of them gathered together to support Nigeria to fight against Biafra. So it is only Biafrans fought against the entire world for 3 good years. Only. I said only Biafrans. No any other country, no any other people have been able to do that. It was done by Biafran people. So a single tribe will come to threaten Biafrans after standing for 3 years against the world. And a particular tribe will come and threaten us. Mad people everywhere. I will come to that. I have a message for all of you. Now, this man said, look at it here. He said, why we insist Igbo must go? Sule, AYCF scribe. This was published on Vanguard on the 13th July 2017. And his face is open. His face is here. His face is here. He was the secretary of Arewa Youth Consultative Forum. His face is here. It's not, hidden. I want the Senate to go after this man and arrest him and take action against him. His face is Iru Egosi. Are you paying attention? Please tag them, tag people. If you have any account of any senator, tag him. If you are listening, if you are on Twitter, tag them, share this very broadcast on Twitter and tag them. Tag any senator you know. Tag any member of House of Representative you know. You have his, X account or X handle. Tag them to this broadcast. They must come here. We want action against Sule. Alhaji Ahmed Sule, Secretary of Arewa Youth Consultative Forum. We want action against him. Not only Amaka, we want action against this man. So as if that is not enough. Now, look at here. Look at here. This man said, let's buy all the Igbos. Let's flush them out of Yoruba land. I hate these people with passion. They are violent. They are violent people. They are worst. They hate us. Let's hate them without holding back. This man's name is called Kehinde Adesoga. Kehinde Adesoga Adekusibe. Let's buy all the Igbos. This man is telling them, let's buy all the Igbos. I am calling on Debiri, that useless Akunakuna, that useless Ashawo. I'm calling Debiri. What's the full name? Abike Ashawo Debiri. I am calling on you to take action against your own brother who said, let us buy all the Igbos. And remember, this is not in response to Amaka. I want you to pay attention. This was never in response to Amaka. This very tweet was made publicly on the 18th. Follow the mouse. On the 18th, it was around 7:07 a.m., 7 o'clock in the morning, 18th May, 18th May, 5th month of the year is May 2023. 2023. So don't tell me he was responding with anger to Amaka. No. This was made on the 18th of May 2023. He stated it categorically clear, calling on other Yoruba to calling on Yorubas and other ethnic groups in the zoo to come out and buy all the Igbo people. Let's buy all the Igbos. I want people to pay attention and tag the Ashawo called Abike Dabiri, call the Senate. All of them must come. We want action against Kehinde Adesoga Adekusibe. His face is there. He is still on Twitter. He's still there on X. Now, as if that is not enough, we have seen this one, Adenoga. Look at this one. We all know this one. This one trended a couple of weeks or months ago. He said, Lagosians and every Southwest stakeholders should prepare for the massive protest of Igbo Must Go on the 20th/30th of August. They have 1 month from now to leave and relocate their business from all Southwest states. We urge all Yorubas living in the Southeast to return home. He said their name is Lagos Ibile from Lagospedia. And this is the face of that idiot who made that comment. You can see the face show very well. Iriegosri. So where is the House of Representatives and the Senate? We want action against this individual who has threatened all the Igbos and, threatened a massive protest, cum riot, against the Igbo people, and they say Igbos must go. So only that word, Igbo must go, is against the so-called constitution of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Because the constitution said, in fact, we'll get there. The so-called constitution said, let me say it now before I forget, that as long as you are a Nigerian, you have the freedom of movement and you are free to live in any part of the Zoological Republic. But we have a message for them. We are coming there later. So let's continue. Let us continue. Now, we will come here. This is the official, letter to the Canadian, authority from Biafra Republic government in exile. You all know that BLGIE, led by the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, has taken it upon itself to defend our sister in Canada. So we are going to get there very, very soon. But let's continue with the exposition. Now look at this one. This one's name is Adeniyi Olatunji. I hope you can see it. Adeniyi Adebiyi Olatunji is a Yoruba person. We are expecting your words, all Igbos, in Abuja, Lagos, Kaduna, Ibadan. We buy them. Look at it. He said, we will buy them all. Before we progress to that your Biafra land. No. Let me take it back. Maybe people are not paying attention. He said, we will buy them all before we progress to that your Biafra land. My wife is from Imo, and I will buy her first, Mumu people. Are you paying attention? This man is saying that they are going to buy all the Igbo people, and then who are living in these cities he mentioned, and then they will now progress into Biafra land to buy all the Igbos. Have you ever asked the zoo military and police how far? Have you asked the zoo Janjaweed how far? People, they just go and talk rubbish on social media. Look at them. That's why I've not paid attention. I've not even have their time to, respond them, or even I can't go into saga with some unscrupulous element who do not understand what is going on. Idiot is sitting somewhere talking rubbish. Have you asked the Zoo Janjaweed army and police how far? Why can't you summon courage and ask them how far? What is going on? What are you seeing? Ask your army, what are you seeing in the place you call Southeast? Your Janjaweed that is fully armed to the teeth with AK-47 are running away, being demoralized. Did you not listen to the news that we recorded day before yesterday? They are now demoralized and they are armed to the teeth with AK-47. They are demoralized in Biafra land. And one Okoko who is sitting down somewhere, I don't know where this one lives, is writing on Twitter how they are going to buy all the Igbos and then proceed to Biafra land. Are you insane? You see, these are one of the things, but I want to bring it to the screen so that Tinubu, although Tinubu is the founder of ethnic bigotry in the zoo, I will come to her later because I have some videos. Now, I'll come to him, sorry. I'll come to him later because I have some videos. Now, I want the Senate, House of Representatives, all of you should gather and, of course, take action against this individual called Adebiyi Olatunji. Adebiyi Olatunji must be apprehended and prosecuted, or else. Now, secondly, this one's name is King with No Crown. This one is using fake accounts to attack Igbos on X. He said, Nigerians from the north down to the west and south should come out en masse and buy, I don't want to use that word, and buy every Igbo. It's about time they are gotten rid of. It's about time they are gotten rid of. This man is hiding under, fake account known as King with No Crown. Threatening, not even threatening. This one is bigger than threat. It's higher than threat. Calling every tribe in the zoo to come out and buy all the Igbos. And he said it is about time that they get rid of the Igbo people. Are you paying attention? Now, as if that is not enough, he went on to say, by every Igbo person, man or woman, Nigerians shouldn't let that depraved ethnic group hold them back. Nigerians shouldn't let that depraved ethnic group hold them back. As if that is not enough, he came again with another one. If Nigerians want to progress as a nation, the most logical thing to do is to eliminate every Igbo. They are the stumbling block. Buy them. Hashtag buy them. I don't know if you are seeing it. Can you see it? And can you hear my voice? Please let me know if you can hear my voice and if you can see it on the screen. Let me know, please. Can you hear my voice? If you can hear my voice, please let me know in the comment section. I just want to see yes. If you can hear my voice, let me know in the comment section while we proceed. Now, this man is calling every Nigerian to buy all the Igbos. He said that the logical thing to do, the only way to move forward is to eliminate all Igbo, every Igbo person, according to him. He said that they are the stumbling block for them. Buy them all. Are you paying attention? Now, again here, look at this one here. This one said his name is Omotayo. Omotayo. This is a real person's name. Omotayo Wasuka. Omotayo Wasuka. Please, the House of Representatives must go after these persons I'm showing them. Omotayo Wasuka. His name is Omotayo Wasuka. And he said, please, let the federal government cut food supply to the southeast, like Gowon did that time. Let's teach those LP miscreants a small lesson. The same way hunger wiped their ancestors, make them test them too. Make them test them too. The same way hunger wiped their ancestors, make them test them too. And this is not in response to Amaka. This message was sent on the 5th